Told us today it's about being physical, it's about being aggressive. DJ Wagner setting the tone that rubs off on his teammates. That's why defensively they've been much better the last two, but he is curious.
Dave, it's always the game in between the games. Kentucky coming off their most complete victory of the year offensively and defensively against Auburn. You have this game sandwiched in between a big showdown. You talk about on Saturday at Rupp Arena against Alabama, who's in the dogfight. I don't know how the game finished or not against Florida.
Shot clock is at 1. Wagner didn't even recognize it, and a turnover to start the game. Wagner averaging 17 per game over his last 5. Trey Hannibal's their point guard. He's their toughest player. He had 12 rebounds against the Gamecocks. Through the hands of Tyrell Ward, and a turnover by LSU. Transition opportunity and a slam by Onyenso in transition. DJ Wagner, Antonio Reeves, who's the third leading scorer in the SEC. Justin Edwards, who missed the shot there. Same starting 5 for Kentucky as the game at Auburn. Fierro gets inside for 2. Playing his 18th game of the year. He missed 8 due to injury, and it's 4-0 Wildcats.
I like that lineup for them so much. Look at the ball pressure right there by DJ Wagner being up on the ball. And you have him spearheading the defense, and you have Onyenso really being the anchor of the defense, blocking shots like that at the rim. Onyenso away from the basket will open up driving opportunities. He attacked the rim every possession they had a chance to, which obviously eclipsed that 16-point lead length of the game.
There's definitely a toughness he brings to the table that LSU needs if it's going to beat Kentucky tonight. They're going again at Onyenso, trying to get him to pick up that second foul, and Baker gets the basket to pull it in one.
That's what Baker's going to try to do, attack the body of Onyenso to try to get him in foul trouble.
Catch and shoot jumper is good, friends.
But you give him an ounce of freedom, he can knock down that shot from wherever on the court.
The 3 from the corner for Tyrell Ward ties the game. Ward is 7 for his last 10 from three-point land. Reeves trying to put it on the floor and get past right. Beautiful move and finish off the window. The member of the Kentucky Wildcats would be just the 6th under John Calipari to reach that mark. This inside by Baker. Offensive rebound and put back from Derek Fountain. 18-7. One of 6 SEC teams ranked this week, checking in at number 17. Moving up a handful of spots. Fierro's driving lane cut off. Shot clock at 5. Reeves again driving. Floater is good. Out. Baker got a good look, but it won't fall. Fierro with the rebound. Almost had it knocked away by Fountain. Kentucky looking to run. Sweet move by Wagner with the hesitation. Couldn't finish though. Out to Reeves. He'll launch and hit. 9.
Which opens the defense up.
He's 4 for 4 to start the game. And he's outscored LSU by himself. Good look for Fountain. He's able to answer. And Hannibal's listed at 6'2". That might be generous because he's a phenomenal rebounder. Catch and shoot 3 on the money from Ward. Back-to-back LSU triples, and the Tigers take the lead. The juice that was there against South Carolina is here early on tonight for LSU. Drive and kick by Fierro. Edwards on the spot up. Great offense early on for both teams.
Well, the one thing you want if you're LSU, you do not want this to be a track meet. LSU can score in the 70s, but this Kentucky team is a team that can get up and down, and they can get in the 80s, the 90s.
Hannibal with the attack. Consistent. You pretty much know what you're going to get from him each game. He scored in double figures every game but one. He's had 13 20-point games this year. For the lead, Jordan Wright hits a 3. That drive alive, spinning and missing was Reed, and unable to get the putback. Free ball, and eventually controlled by Dillingham. Dillingham penetrates, great finish. That drive and finish earlier. Oof. Bradshaw missed the dunk after the jump stop. Well, Kentucky's gone cold after a hot start. Here's the blow by from Ward. Wild shot, but draws the foul. That's what you're talking about.
Makes the game a little bit more challenging for them. And also try to get them in foul.
Alabama just won by 5, 98-93. So the Crimson Tide offense right now. Spinning baseline is right into traffic off the hands of Baker, and Shepard, who is the SEC leader in steals, has it. Turn and fire by Dillingham off the mark. It pinballs to Shepard and an alley-oop to Thiero for the slam. 7 second chance points for Kentucky. That's why they're in the game right now. Got off to a hot start. And a foul here on Kentucky. You talked about the challenges of trying to fight really the landscape changing in college basketball program. There are headline news every game they play.
And every time Cal talks, it's similar to Jerry Jones. It's going to get taken out of context. It's going to get blown up. That's the type of personality he has.
Speaking of blowing up, Thiero with a couple of rim.
For me, it's between Kentucky and Tennessee. I think Kentucky's, when they start defending, if they can find what that rhythm is, as you see Reeves with another baseline floater, Rob Dillingham's going to have to get up in him. They need to continue to apply that pressure. DJ Wagner's really good at it, but everybody else needs to work on their defensive pressure as well.
Finally, one goes down. Jordan Wright gets the bounce, the first.
Pounds. You know, LSU is one of the best teams in the conference at playing ISO basketball. They take them right to the block, exactly.
Kicked it out. Ward penetrates. Floater is good. LSU back in front. 2-point Tiger lead. Reeves trying to get downhill, but the angle cut off.
LSU just doing one heck of a job defensively, staying in front of the ball and helping each other out.
Shepard knocks down the shot, his first points of the game.
It's amazing, gets to his spots.
First make in the last 10 tries for the Wildcats. Offensive rebound by Dean. Hannibal got the defender off his feet, and that's going to be 2 fouls on Onyenso. We'll see if
to dominate the blocks. That's how you put your team in the best position to win.
And the Timberwolves will have the best record in the West. Meanwhile, on the floor for Kentucky is Ivisic. So Ivisic, who played 1 minute against Auburn, is in the game. Burks played 4 minutes against Auburn. He's been out there for 7 or 8 so far. Reeves from deep. Played a lot of games over 5 years. Started out at Illinois State. Shout out Doug Collins, by the way. Hall of Fame finalist. Nice finish by Shepard. He's got 2 by 4. Largest lead for either team in a while. Good hands by Shepard, and he's able to strip it and get his second steal, leading the SEC in that category. What a gorgeous finish by Reeves, and a timeout by LSU.
The difference between winning and losing games is some players will bend over with their knees for loose balls, and the winning player dives and sacrifices their body, and that's what you just saw Reeves Shepard doing that last.
Coach said, if we do that tonight, we're not going to win. They're still in the game despite those turnovers. Check that was the 17th foul. So a 1-and-1 there. Baker missed it, but an offensive rebound. And now an open look from the corner. Jalen Reed can't pay it off with a 3. About an 18-second difference in the game and shot clocks. Shepard defended by Wright. Gets past him. Into the lane. Kicks it out.
Good play.
Edwards spot up 3. And it's a 9-point lead now for Kentucky.
What a reverse pivot right there by Reed Shepard. Just the vision to see the weak side and kick it over to Edwards, whose hands were ready for that shot the entire time.
10 seconds remaining in the half. Here comes the screen for Jordan Wright. And stripped by Shepard. Loose ball. Burks got it away in time. Couldn't make the shot. But still a 10-0 run by Kentucky.
Anywhere close to your best basketball defensively and offensively, and you've been able to have that lead without 1 free throw attempted in the first half.
Yeah, just 3 first-half fouls on LSU. That's why we were stunned by the whistle 7 seconds in. 3 from the corner. Justin Edwards. Here's Wright trying to answer. LSU is 0 for its last 6 from deep after starting the game 4 of 6 from 3.
And then you just feel like these first 5 minutes are so important for LSU because you feel like the game's on them reactive defensively. And that's where a team is going to slice and dice you apart.
And Kentucky now 6 of 12 from 3. The tip is good by Fountain. And finally that 16-0 miss of the game for Antonio Reeves, who has a game-high 19 points. Obviously a ton of time for LSU. Not as high octane on offense as Kentucky, but Trey Hannibal's a guy that gets going. Gets inside for 2 4 straight points for LSU.
Well, he has really good speed, but he has better size. And when those shoulders get by you, he carves out space, doesn't allow you to get back into the play defensively.
Nice backdoor cut by Reeves. He draws the foul. And this is his 14th 20-point game. Player under John Calipari to get to 1,000 points. Because obviously most guys would score 1,000, but they're not around for a second year.
First class problems, Dave.
Yep. And Jamal Murray as Fountain gets the basket, the highest level. But here's a guy that's a terrific, proven college player who clearly has an NBA future. Fountain's three not close. Underneath to get the rebound, though, is Wright. Out to Ward. Three on target. And ago, and had a chance to tie the game at the end of regulation. Wright, deep three. LSU back within 5, a 12-2 run. Burks pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound Wright.
Who's stopping the ball? Who's stopping the ball?
Nobody, as Wright drills a three. Timeout Kentucky.
Him to defend on the perimeter.
Shepard puts it on the deck. Hits Reeves, great catch. And draws the foul. That was a bullet pass by Shepard. Good hands by Reeves, and he'll go to the line where he just... Reeves now with 22 points. Well, every third Auburn. J1, we actually have video footage we'll show
here. I'm in the alley by myself.
Here's Hannibal putting it on the deck and kicking it out. Shot clock at 10. Ward penetrates, hangs, and draws a foul on Shepard. He'll go to the line.
Right now.
But I'm agreeing with you. If it were
like Kelsey
added some color commentary to your...
People will have other standards. They can live by it, and I would like it.
Still trying to wrap my head around the fact that you're me and I'm...
How did this happen to you?
LSU down 2 with possession. Up and under, Reed ties it up at 46. To 4, LSU run.
Great job by LSU. Everybody going up vertically, not bailing Thiero out with a foul.
Hannibal loss. Hunter Dean gives LSU its first lead since late in the first half. This LSU team continues to fight. Third straight game. They've stormed back from a deficit, but Shepard with the basket.
Dangerous getting through him. Look how he extends the ball. Look how he extends the ball, puts it out there with his left, is able to take the contact by Dean and still finish at the rim. There's a reason why Kentucky has two guys.
Just a hard hit to the stanchion as Shepard collided with it. He completes Alabama on Saturday. Top 4 teams in the SEC get a bye in the SEC tournament. Again, Jalen Reed backing down on Yenso. And a foul called here. Jalen Reed had a big game at South Carolina with 13 points.
I mean, they got Reed listed at 230 pounds. They got Yenso listed at 246. I don't know if I believe that. Looking at
Wagner still without a point. He averages 11 per game. And he's missed his last 11 threes. And a foul here on the reach-in by Edwards. That's 17 fouls on Kentucky. And Hubert, one-time colleague of ours at ESPN, was an excellent analyst. Throw one more coming.
He destroyed you in the game of horse, I heard, as well.
Yes, he did. Yes. Although watching you today, I'm glad I sat that one out with you and Angel. Great hands by Wright, getting the steal. Shepard trailing, and he knocked the ball away, but a foul. Back to the free throw line goes Jordan Wright. Growth. Missing a potential game-tying shot against Florida.
The shorts. Every hooper knows that when you airball a ball, that should be Kentucky basketball.
5 turnovers, though, by Kentucky. 1 by LSU in the second half. Again, Reed penetrates instantly in the second half. So in less than 10 minutes, it's a 20-point swing. Dillingham drives, finishes, finally on the board. And Dillingham averaging about 16 per game in conference games. And a foul. There wasn't a lot of contact. Dillingham saying he was held by Williams coming around the screen. One, Mike Williams, 70% free throw shooter.
Dillingham's arms, you know, one of those old NBA moves you see where the arms out, you just wrap your hand.
First foul on Williams. Kentucky 8-4 in league play. Dillingham's three is good. First three-pointer for Dillingham, who's fourth in the SEC in threes.
Hunter Dean has to be up on those ball screens. Wow.
Rejection by, they're going to count it though. Goaltending on Thiero is a late call, but count the basket.
See if the ball hits the glass.
Because it was called on the floor, you
That's
can
clean.
review it, and that looks clean.
That is a clean block.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think they overturn that when they have a chance to go look at it.
That is a big-time block by Thiero.
For the second straight game. They won 2 games in the league all of last year. Dean with a kick out. Reed driving, and a Kentucky foul. That's 10 team fouls. Reed will shoot 2, and they get Dillingham.
Themselves back in the ball game against South Carolina. Just kept finding themselves in the.
One more free throw for Reed. Here's Reeves, 23 points, poked away, but a foul called on Hannibal.
Still, I mean, Hannibal is just everywhere defensively. Maybe able to get in that gap.
At the line for a 1-and-1. Point number 1. He's just the 6th under Coach Cal, and he's up to 25 for the game. Reed puts it on the deck again, attacking, missing. Baker lost it, gathers, stripped. Nice play, Dillingham. And then look at the speed of Dillingham going the length of the floor, and an LSU foul. There was some contact.
Settling. That's my best time to attack you off the dribble.
Think innate, or does that come with reps and time and recognition?
I quote, it's Michael Jordan.
59-58, LSU by 1. Wright kicks it out to Reed. Again, driving. That's been the story for LSU. Reed just taking it downhill against the. Dillingham penetrates. Can't finish.
Great defense by Reed. That's how you stay vertical.
Got it ahead to Wright. That's a goaltend. Count the basket for Hannibal. LSU getting out and running. 3 to 5 point advantage for them here the last few minutes. Here's Dillingham driving, finishing off the window. Sweet move that time. Still a chance to win the regular season crown. They're 2 back in the loss column, and they play Alabama Saturday. Baker puts it on the floor, again attacking and scoring. Wonder if Matt McMahon said it half players for the Wildcats.
Kentucky's going to have to value the ball down the stretch in order to win this game.
They've been turning it over a lot here in the second half. Shot clock at 4. Here's Shepard with 2, pull-up jumper, and the putback slam. Thiero not leaving him with 1 for the final 5 minutes of the game. Ward around the screen. Gives it up to the corner. Here's Williams for 3. 13 turnovers now for Kentucky. Here's Wright driving. Oh, he missed the layup. Rebound, Reeves. 5-on-4 for Kentucky, with Wright still on the other end. Dillingham penetrates, squeaks between 2 defenders and lays it in. Williams hit a 3 a moment ago, settles things down.
Very smart play.
Didn't force it. Looks to drive again, going at Onyenso, and another Kentucky foul.
Stretch, his defensive IQ, his ability to get his hand.
LSU has missed 8 free throws in this game.
Kentucky's going to switch that action. Wright's going to have to go a lot faster.
Dillingham off the bounce.
Wow.
Hits a deep 2. Kentucky back within 1. They'll look at this to make sure that his foot was on the line.
I'm going to tell you.
Follow through. They may have just felt that.
That's a 3.
Definitely foot behind the line.
That's a 3.
And
that foot is well behind the line. That's a 3.
And to your point, there was some contact.
It's about who finishes the game. And Rob Dillingham is on the court to finish this game. I guarantee you that.
We are tied at 67. Wright stops.
Great job by Onyenso to stay down and discipline.
Reed driving again.
Wow.
Got it up and in over the outstretched arm of Onyenso to give LSU a 2-point lead. He had 1 point at halftime. He's been the LSU offense in the second half. Dillingham fouled. That's 9 team fouls on LSU. It'll be a 1-and-1. South Carolina As Dillingham gets the first.
On free throws and a lot of things, you're seeing him go straight up.
Points, 5 field goals in the second half. Tie game at 69 apiece. Inside 2 minutes to go. Huge game for Kentucky, trying to keep SEC title hopes alive.
Give it to him on the block.
Trying to build on the momentum of a big win at Auburn. They've got Alabama on Saturday. Reed drive and kick. Shot clock at 5. Hannibal kicks it out. Good look. Baker hit the three. The 7-footer's an excellent shooter. He drills a triple. LSU up 3 with 1:15 to go. Dillingham drive and kick. Gets it back.
Wow.
Has it rejected. Ward swats it out of play.
And it doesn't allow Kentucky to sit in the paint, and Ward with a big-time block using that size and that wingspan on the smaller guard.
Reeves catch and shoot, missed it. Reed with the rebound for LSU. Are they going to call a foul? Yes. Wasn't sure if they'd call a held ball or a foul.
Next level, tall, long defenders that can play off of you, but still block.
Missed free throws. And Reed, that hit the top of the backboard. It didn't go over, and it somehow goes in. It pushes the lead to 4. Dillingham doesn't have to be in a hurry. Gets downhill, hangs.
Ooh.
Oh, what a finish!
Oh, my goodness.
Dillingham!
Are you kidding me? I mean, first the rip through over the top to finish through the crowd with the English off the glass. Tell him, Dillingham, he is him.
4th foul on Baker. Calmly drills the foul shot. 2-second difference in the game and shot clocks. Wright just going to pound it into the deck at midcourt.
Got to score here. You have to score here if you're LSU.
And a
smart
timeout. We're going to leave LSU with 1. So each coach has 1 timeout.
In their last win against South Carolina, who had the ball down the stretch? Jordan Wright.
And here
Same
comes,
now.
Yep, Wright.
Here comes the ball screen.
Going to come from Baker. Wright keeps the dribble. Drive. Strip.
What hands.
Great play by Fierro. Kentucky has a timeout. Will John Calipari call it or not? Doesn't look like he will. And now he's going to signal low block on the far side of the court. Now he'll come get it. 15 seconds remaining. Being defended by Ward. Dillingham jumper. Got it! Kentucky takes the lead. LSU has a timeout. They're not going to use it. 7 seconds to go. Here goes Wright with 5. Wright with 3. Driving. Has it blocked. Gets it back. The shot. Good! Tyrell Ward puts it in on a broken play. And LSU wins it. 75-74. Angel Reese celebrating with Tyrell Ward on a game winner.
Didn't we talk today about if LSU has the review for a court storming?
And how about Tyrell Ward? Jordan Wright kept it in play after it got blocked. Ward caught it, got rid of it in time. It appeared live. They're going to look at it to confirm to give LSU the win.
I think he got it off. I mean, the ball goes up. Yeah, that's good.
What a smart play by Wright, huh?
I mean, just Wright gets the shot blocked, but then lobs it up at the rim for Tyrell Ward to make the play down the stretch. And now we talk about back-to-back top 20 wins for a team last year that finished at the bottom of the SEC.
And maybe we need to start talking about LSU being on the NCAA tournament bubble.